PSA 141 cleared for takeoff, runway 25.
PSA 141 is rolling.
How do you like my idea of celebrating our anniversary?
Fantastic.
An evening out in another town. We can catch the midnight flyer home, or stay over till morning.
Happy anniversary, dear.
PSA gives you a lift. Gives you a lift. PSA gives you a lift. We're going places. Like a view of the ocean, babe, from the top of the highest cliff. PSA gives you a lift.
I'm flying to meet my boyfriend.
I'm flying to meet my girlfriend.
Of course, he might not show up.
She might not either.
PSA has been part of not just the San Diego scene, but the California scene for a very long time. And you've given service. You've made PSA a household word. It may disappear and be replaced by U.S. Air as part of the actual logo, but even if the smiles are gone from the planes, I hope they won't be gone from the people, because it's part of that quality of service that has made PSA very special to me. So keep on smiling.
Super good flying. Wherever you go, you're gonna be smiling. It's beginning to show. So when you need a lift to get you where you're going, take a spin. Catch our smile. Our super smile. PSA. Catch the one who always wears a smile. Catch the one who's flying you in style. Catch the one who's going places, smiling faces, mile after mile. Catch the one who really knows how to treat you the best. The super low fares that come in the West. Catch our smile, our super smile, PSA.
Prepare for PSA Smile Inspection. Here at PSA, we take our smiling seriously. To and from San Francisco, Los Angeles, Ontario, Hollywood Burbank, Long Beach, San Diego, San Jose, Oakland, and Sacramento. To you, PSA's Smile of the Day Award. Nice going. Great work, men, on converting our fleet to smokeless engines. We were first, you know. You there, cheer up. That's more like it. Remember, crew, on over 160 California flights a day, it is our job to keep them smiling.
Well, I think the thing Californians are going to miss about PSA is the fact that the Smile won't be flying the friendly skies of California anymore. Because when you think of PSA, you think of PSA as being California's airline. And now that that's not going to happen anymore, we're going to have to look for a new airline, because it's been a long time. Every time you fly, everybody thinks of PSA as being California's airline, and now we're not going to have that anymore.
When's the next plane to Phoenix?
I'm glad you asked. You like duck?
When's the next plane to Phoenix?
We have a delightful repast, as well as an extremely entertaining movie.
Oh, when's the next plane to Phoenix?
Wide-body seating availability, which I might add is the widest body seating availability available.
When's the next plane to Phoenix?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
While some airlines offer extra fancies, at PSA we offer extra planes. PSA, our smiles aren't just painted on.
We're wearing our smile. PSA. The one you can count on. Catch our smile.
Put on a lot of hats in those days, and I remember Judy James and I were working in the front offices, and the phones would ring and somebody would call for Andy, and so we'd sling it back to her and I'd yell, "Oh, Andy," and so she'd answer the phone, Mr. Andrews' office, and she'd talk to the person for a while, and then whoever was on the phone would want to talk to Woody or Kenny or somebody like that, so she'd put them on hold. We'd change places, and I'd say, "Mr. Friedkin's office," and so we put on lots of different hats. So we were everybody's secretary. We worked on airplane contracts in the front, from working on baggage claims. I know I spent 3 weeks in Lost and Found one time. I had no idea what I was doing.
I don't really look at it as all ending here. I've heard a lot of people say that. I think it's just another chapter in the same book, because a lot of the people will be staying and people come and go, and that's what it's like working for a company. So in a lot of ways I'm real excited about turning the page into the U.S. Air chapter, meeting some of those people that I'm sure is as nice and as good as a lot of the people we have at PSA. And we'll miss parts of PSA, but there's going to be so much going along for the ride with U.S. Air that I think it's going to be kind of interesting, and I'm excited about it.
Here we are on the runway with the finalists in our PSA Gives You a Lift pageant. And now, California's 9 most beautiful destinations. Miss PSA San Diego. Miss Ontario.
Hi.
Miss Los Angeles.
Hello, Ronnie.
Miss PSA Hollywood Burbank.
Left last night.
Miss PSA Oakland.
Hello again.
Miss San Francisco.
Remember your promise.
Oh, yes. The winner is
Ronnie.
Miss Sacramento.
What?
San Jose. Miss PSA Long Beach. With over 160 flights a day connecting these 9 gorgeous California cities, PSA really puts you in your place.
Ronnie?
Oh, and the winner is a 9-way tie.
Oh.
PSA gives you a lift.
Hello, California, when you're ready to fly, we've got more planes in the sky. And when you're rushed, won't you leave it to us? 'Cause we'll make your time fly. Hello, California, PSA is our name. Your skies are home for our planes. And
next generation riding PSA, and PSA really has been family, and I think a lot of us feel that way. It's paid for everything my family pretty much has had for 18 years, and I'm real proud to be associated with this airlines. I'm going to miss it a lot.
I've been with the company for about 12 years, and I've flown the DC-9 and the 146 and the Electra and the 727, and we're all looking forward to the merger as soon as it gets done. I think what I'll miss most is the smile and the kind of PSA camaraderie. We're kind of a PSA family. My wife, Nikki St. Germain, I haven't been able to convince her to change her name yet, but I'm still working on that. She's the director of reservations, and she's been with the company about 18 or 19 years. So we're, as I said, a PSA family. I've enjoyed, this has been a great work experience for us, and I'm sure it'll continue with US Air.
When I was asked to be on this video and remember PSA, a whole bunch of thoughts went through my mind. I guess starting back with Paul Barkley, when I worked with him on the United Way campaign, but then really the strongest memories were from the days when PSA flew the Charger charters. Back when we used to win, we used to have a lot of fun on those flights, and I remember always after games getting bused back to the airports in the foreign cities like Chicago and Green Bay and places like that, and see the PSA plane there on the runway, the only one of its kind, and it was kind of neat because we knew it was taking us home. And I remember the good games that we had, and flying back and having the flight attendants try to keep us in line as we sort of celebrated the victory. But then I also remember the bad games when we didn't play so well, and when the flight attendants really had to make sure that we were okay and take care of us on those flights home. It was a special time. I also remember some of the flight attendants trying to talk the younger players into not getting married. That's kind of another story. The thing I miss really most about the PSA planes, though, are the flight attendants, the most beautiful women in the world. In fact, they're so beautiful that I decided to open a travel agency and surround myself with beautiful women. The problem is that in Travel and Limo Enterprises, my agency, I have a partner, Werner Kern, and he keeps us all in line. PSA, we're gonna miss you.
Bye. It takes getting up early ahead of the rest. It takes moving faster and being the best. It takes tough-minded people exactly like you. It takes planning ahead to keep coming through. You gotta be tough to go that extra mile, so we gotta be tough to make you smile.
Who's gonna get you where you're going? We are. Who's going to get you home? PSA.
To make you smile, we know we gotta be tough. When it's a matter of pride, enough is never enough. We know what it takes to go that extra mile, so we gotta be tough to make you smile.
A smile was developed in 1969, and that's when Avis made it out with a button, and there was a smile on it. So I was in the office with Mr. Andrews, and we were looking at it, and we both thought, what the nose of an airplane looked like with a smile on it.
It's big territory, PSA. We cover the West. Catch our smile, catch the one who's going places. Mile after mile, catch the one who really knows how to treat you the best. The super low fares that cover the West. Catch our smile, super smile, PSA. It's big territory. PSA. We cover the West. Catch our smile. Catch the one who's going places. Smiling faces. Mile after mile. Catch the one who really knows how to treat you the best. With super low fares that cover the West. Catch our smile. Our super smile. PSA. Catch our smile. Our super smile. PSA.
For years, secretaries have been reluctant to make airline reservations for their boss.
Miss Hammersmith, would you please book me a flight to Los Angeles?
No.
Good.
But now that PSA is giving matching frequent flyer mileage to the person who makes the reservation, there's been a little change.
Boss, I just made your reservations for the week.
Good.
You fly PSA Phoenix to Los Angeles, Los Angeles to Boise, Boise to Reno, Reno
To sign up, call 1-800-PSA-BONUS.
Then, on Tuesday, you fly PSA Phoenix to Los Angeles, Los Angeles.
This is the state, California. This is the unofficial state bird, PSA. These are the people, millions of them. Every day, a lot of them leave home. Some fly south, some fly north. One airline with over 200 flights a day flies more of them around California than any other. At PSA, our job is to keep them smiling. We do our job.
PSA gives you a lift.
I started in PSA in 1973, and I think back at how many years have gone by. I think back about all the changes and things I've gone through with PSA, and always comes back to me what a big family this is, that how much a part of my life the last 15 years have been the people I work with, and I fish with these people, I go to the desert, I know their children, and I look back and I think now 15 years have gone by, and I think, gosh, where'd they all go? And I think that, for me, it's an indicator of how much I like my job and the people I'm with.
Went in to ground school for flight attendants, went through everything, had several good years as a flight attendant, worked my days off as a flight instructor and a charter pilot, and spent lots of nights up in the crew lounge in San Francisco sleeping with a blanket and a pillow. Those are the memories that I remember, sitting there at night listening to the jets go by and thinking someday, you know, I'm going to be able to do that.
As far as the merger goes, there's a half of me that is saddened by the merger because of having to let PSA go, but there's another half that's very excited about being a part of a major airline. I've been with PSA for almost 18 years. That's half of my life, and I feel like I wouldn't want to trade it for anything.